Hey everyone, welcome to the Secret Stage News for December 8th, 2015. I am your host, Jared the Greek. Let's get started because there's some cool things to talk about. First off, this weekend is a free multiplayer weekend for PlayStation 4. From December 11th to December 13th, no Plus membership will be required in order to play multiplayer games or any of the other types of online gaming available on PS4. In addition to that, Elder Scrolls Online has a free weekend as well, from December 10th to the 14th. It will be on PC, Mac, and Xbox One. Apparently there will also be discounts for the game on Xbox One after the weekend is over, though I don't know if you have to participate in the weekend in order to purchase the reduced price version of Elder Scrolls Online. Finally, if you are playing on Xbox One, an Xbox Live Gold membership is required in order to play this because it's an online game, duh. For those of you who are Assassin's Creed fans, and I know there's a lot of you out there, the release dates for the remaining Assassin's Creed 2D adventure games has finally been released. The second game in the saga, India, will be available on January 12th, and the third game in the saga, Russia, will be available on February 9th. Both of these games will use characters from the graphic novels. In addition, on February 9th, a triple pack containing China, India, and Russia will be available. Of course, much like with China, these will only be on PS4, Xbox One, and PC. However, there will be a Vita version of the trilogy that shall come out later next year. Since I can't seem to go a day without talking about Double Fine, here's yet another Double Fine update. Psychonauts 2 has reached over 2 million in crowdfunding, meaning it is very close to the 3.3 million they require this time. And I'm sure in about 6 more months they'll ask for another couple million. So, good for you, Double Fine. Good for you. On a more important note, a System Shock 3 website has been leaked. It is owned by Otherside Entertainment. They are the people who worked on Underworld Ascendant, which was based on the old Ultima Underworld games, and supposedly they will be releasing more information later this week. Street Fighter V is getting a live-action tie-in series called Street Fighter Resurrection. It'll take place 10 years after Assassin's Fist, and will feature a returning cast from that series. The story will be following Charlie, and will tie into the game. Kind of cool to see Assassin's Fist get a follow-up, and if you haven't had the chance yet, watch Assassin's Fist. It's a pretty awesome little Street Fighter prequel series. CD Projekt Red, the creators of the Witcher games, have apparently leaked that Cyberpunk 2077 should be out late next year. However, this is only a rumor since there has not been any official confirmation from the company, just sources close to the company. Bandai Namco will be holding a Tales of live stream on December 14th to celebrate the 20th anniversary of that series. I love the Tales of games, but of course, the whole thing is going to be in Japan, in Japanese. But it will be featuring the actors, discussions about the game series, and even some surprises. If you are interested in watching, especially if you can understand Japanese, it'll be airing on December 14th at 8 a.m. Eastern Time on Nico Nico. This is one of those things where I hope someone goes and synopsizes it for me, because, man, I love the Tales of series, but my understanding of Japanese is equal to that of, well, basically most Americans. That is to say, I don't understand a word of it. But I love your games, Japan! In an earlier report, we talked about how there was a rumor of a Final Fantasy VI PC version. Well, the game is confirmed, and will be on Steam. Unfortunately, it is a port of the mobile version of the game, which is likely going to lead to some issues. But one of the issues that has some people in an uproar is the dislike of the character designs in that game. Instead of using the original sprites, there's a strange aesthetic that they go with, which is a little off-putting to me, but I don't hate it as much as other people do. And finally, a story that makes me feel super happy and makes the fanboy in me jump up and down throwing confetti. Arc Systems has announced that they're going to release several other games as PC ports and, in some cases, first-time releases for here in the US. Beginning, of course, with Guilty Gear Xrd Sign on the 10th, and it will be followed up by River City Super Sports Challenge All-Star Special later in December, BlazBlue Chrono Phantasma Extend in February, Melty Blood Actress Again Current Code in spring, and Under Night In Birth Exhalate next summer. So these are some pretty exciting news, especially for someone like me who loves these games. I am a huge Melty Blood fan. Hell, I'm the poster boy for Melty Blood. You can find the image online. While some of these have already had previous releases, such as BlazBlue, Under Night, and Guilty Gear, it's surprising to see the River City sports game actually making its way through. For those who might not be familiar with that franchise, Super Dodgeball was one of the game's from that series, and Ramsey's covered it in a previous video. And if you want to watch that video, or any of our other videos we've done over the years, you can check us out on YouTube at Secret Stage Games, subscribe, share the videos with your friends, and of course, stay tuned every day for the news. If you want to know what's going on with the Secret Stage team, you can always follow us on Twitter at SR_Secret Stage. You can follow me and hear about my weird thoughts and craziness at Jared the Greek, or follow my crazy blog of all sorts of video games, comics, and movie-related things, and that's jaredthegreek.tumblr.com. Until next time, I'm Jared the Greek, reminding you that I'm a player, so don't be a player hater.